Does anybody remember CityRail? Yeah, that one company that operated rail replacement buses, trains before Sydney Trains. I think it's fair to say that it didn't work out the best. Before this video starts, please check out the much better version of this video of CountryLink made by Griffin Rails. Click it right now. Right now. There's literally a card right there for you to click it. Click it. Click it! Watch it! It's much better than this one, but watch this one anyway. Click it. Click it right now. Click it right now. Click it. Click it. Okay. Also, I'm recording this on a laptop that sounds like it's about to explode, so please excuse that massive fan jet engine thing that you're hearing. Also, Griffin Rails wrote this script for me, thank you a lot. So if you hear me sounding self-aware or self-questioned, there you go. Enjoy the rest of the video. So CityRail was founded on the 16th of January 1989.
Hi Obsessive Trains, I am currently invading your video. I'm Griffin Rails. I'm here to explain what led up to CityRail's existence in the first place. Back in 1885, the Sydney and Goulburn Railway Company was formed to make... The year is 1972, and the New South Wales Government Railways has just been changed to the Public Transport Commission. Did they operate well?
What about transport? Oh, that's a high priority.
This led to the Transport Authorities Act of 1980, a legislation that made the State Rail Authority to operate all railway-based services in the state, owning the land, trains, stations, workers, everything, and the Urban Transport Authority to operate state-owned buses and ferries. So, how did they go? Well, for the SRA, they had a lawsuit from Codelpha Construction, 3 deadly train crashes at Cowan, South Windsor and Valley Heights, and a train fire at Redfern. And for the UTA, well... Overall, not the best, but definitely not the worst. Okay, well, maybe for the UTA, but still. SRA had opened up many electrified lines, expanding the Sydney intercity and suburban network greatly, with Wyong in 1982, Newcastle in 84, Waterfall in 85, and Newcastle in 86. No. First of all, there's a bit of a noodle fragment in my mouth.
Okay, we really didn't need to know that.
And second of all, Newcastle in 86, no, that's Port Kembla in 86. Sorry to interrupt the video, back onto the They also bought the K-Set, C-Set, Series 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 V-Set trains, and the Tangara T-Sets. In 1989, Nick Greiner became Premier. Oh no. Oh no. He called up the consultancy firm Booz Hamilton, who then led Greiner to cut upwards of 8,000 SRA employees and form 4 new companies. Freight Rail to operate, as the name says, freight rail, CountryLink for passenger regional services, Rail Estate to maintain all infrastructure and real estate, and CityRail to operate the suburban and intercity rail network. CityRail suburban trains stretched out to Emu Plains, Richmond, Macarthur, Warwick Farm, Racecourse, Waterfall, Royal National Park, Cronulla, the City Circle, Bondi Junction, Cowan, Barowra, Pipita, Carlingford and Sandown. The intercity network consisted of trains down to Port Kembla, Newcastle, Lithgow, Goulburn, Toronto, Wollongong to Moss Vale and Kiama, with an express services known as the South Coast Daylight Express extending down to Bomaderry. Coach services ran from Lithgow to Bathurst via Mount Lambie and along the Picton Loop. CityRail also operated one regional service, the Hunter Line. This operated from Newcastle to Dungog and Scone. So with that all explained, let's just jump right into it.
So at the time of CityRail's introduction, the suburban fleet consisted of mainly the Reds, the Tangaras, and a lot of Silvers, with the intercity fleet being consisted of V-sets, U-sets, loco hauled stock, and some miscellaneous rail cars floating around. Even though it was only the 80s, these trains were pretty crap. They lacked functioning doors, safety, cleanliness, punctuality, and all that stuff. You know, they just lacked in general. Except this one. This one was revolutionary.
Okay, we need to address a slight issue here. So when CityRail entered in 1989, the vast majority of trains back then were in the SRA candy livery. But then when CityRail entered, they basically the SRA spent so much time, money, and effort painting every train into the candy livery, and then CityRail just comes into the game and basically just says, nah.
So yeah, anyway, let's take a look at 1989, the first year that CityRail was operating the trains of Sydney. Let's see how it went. Oh, for God's sake, what the hell is this? On a serious note though, CityRail did actually introduce something really good in 1989. It's called Night Ride. Bus services running late night and around 1 AM while the trains were stopped in maintenance centers or depots or sidings or whatever. Bus services would run to replace them on most of the suburban lines and perhaps some intercity. I don't know, honestly. But yeah, honestly, they're a necessity and they're absolutely fantastic for Sydney. Even though that video is playing in the background, it's genuinely good, a good service. It's a good service. Like, it just doesn't attract the best people sometimes. But yeah, it's like that. We are now in the 1990s. Congratulations. Hey, has anyone seen Warwick Farm Racecourse? Oh, it's gone. Oh. Graffiti is going way up, and transit police are being enforced everywhere, but it just won't seem to stop. We need to fix the network. Alright, here's the plan. We get rid of all these old red crappy Rattlers. Then we gotta refurbish the silver sets, give them yellow fronts, desto boards, etc. And as for these three... Actually, never mind, we'll come back to those. We don't have any solutions for them yet. Oh, new City Hopper tickets. Cool. 1991, and now the map looks like this.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no! Also, say goodbye to the Sandown and Royal National Park lines. Red Rattlers are starting to be converted for maintenance, and that's about it, actually. Quick break right before we jump into 1992, because that's a big one. Let me just show you this one advertisement I found of CityRail sometime during the 90s.
I used to leave for appointments half an hour earlier, just in case of traffic.
CityRail can take you from Parramatta to the city in just 30 minutes.
Welcome to 1992. Congratulations, CityRail, you've completed step 1 of your 4-step checklist to making a better network. But if all the reds are gone, and we barely have any replacements for them, what do you think will happen to the timetable? Yeah, I reckon just remove the Rattlers, rewrite a little bit, and we'll all be fine.
Compensate for the loss of the red Rattlers and to allow for increases in the number of commuters.
This was not a good period for CityRail. People would show up to their local stations, waiting for a train that sometimes wouldn't show up until 20 minutes after their normal schedule. This drastic change also had no prior notifying, so you could tell why people were very upset. In an effort to try to redeem themselves from the public, CityRail then banned smoking on all train carriages. And even though it did free up some seats on intercity trains, because back then they had designated smoking carriages, this definitely was not the right decision to make.
Fortnite balls, I'm gay, I like boys, I keep...
People were angry. So angry that they decided to invert the L7 logos on the CityRail logo and put on it a name that I can't say out loud. Yep, that's how bad it got. And what a coincidence that in the same year that smoking is banned on CityRail trains, a CityRail driver was caught speeding and smoking on the North Shore line while driving a train. How incredible.
After allegedly smoking hashish while at the controls of a suburban train. Police say they approached the CityRail driver after he reportedly overshot several stations between Chatswood and Pymble on the North Shore line. Officers allegedly found a bong inside the driver's cabin. The 28-year-old man was breath tested before being taken to Hornsby Hospital for blood and urine testing. He's been bailed to appear in court next month.
Jeez, that was rough. At least it's all over now. They thought. Say hello to the Track Fast program, a fantastic freight and parcel service operating around New South Wales and Sydney. Does it sound good? That's nice. It's just been axed. This means that parcel vans are now non-existent and the roads are now being choked much more than they should be. And that's it for Chapter 1. Thank you very much for watching. I apologize for the wait, and Chapter 2 should be coming in the next few, I don't know, maybe give it a month or so. But anyway, if you liked the video, make sure you like and subscribe, share with your friends, and give me feedback in the comments as to what I did well and what I didn't. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.